It is what it is. Um, we're gonna work backwards. Belk. Any surprises on the Denver Donkeys?
No. I mean, I'm gonna be rich. I expected the kind of season we had. I wasn't expecting nothing great.
Mm.
We're not there yet. Honestly, it has a lot to do. On the offensive side, it has a lot to do with play calling. I feel like, other than the quarterback play, I watch some of these games. I watch these play calls. I'm like, goodness, y'all putting these boys in terrible positions to win. Terrible. Surprises? Nah, nothing really surprised me this year.
Tkilla, any
Man, dude.
surprises? Nope. Duty had a bunch of drops.
Nah, he dropped the ball too much. He need to work on that. He inconsistent.
Tkilla, any surprises?
Uh,
Yeah.
surprises from last season? Not really. I expected our season. I'm surprised we won as many games as we did. I thought we were gonna lose more than we actually did, but other than that, season went how I expected it to go.
7-9 with Cam Newton, not bad.
Yeah, now my boy got some weapons, so hopefully he do something.
Yes, brother.
Um, one surprise definitely was J.K. Dobbins. I mean, I already knew bro was raw, but J.K. Dobbins, that's my guy right there. And they phased out Ingram. I was like, damn, I already know what type of time we about to be on. But Dobbins, they give him enough carries, bro, gonna go crazy. Might rush to 2,000. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Y'all already have three running backs in the backfield, sir.
Justice Hill doesn't play. He's a special teamer. That's number one. And Gus Edwards, he probably gonna be off the team in a couple years, but
Oh my bad, y'all got four running backs in the backfield.
Marquinhos gone. We ain't got
No,
no
Talking about
three.
Lamar,
Wow.
Jack Jack,
Wow. How
good old
dare
Jack
y'all?
Jack.
No Lamar slander will be tolerated on this side. That boy is
Nah,
a
I like Lamar. He's
quarterback.
gonna be a Patriot soon.
oh, he definitely was to the Patriots.
Matter of fact, a surprise I can say we had Justin Simmons. That boy had a hell of a year
He did.
with his props.
He did.
But he got a big old contract since he even made a Pro Bowl this year. I get that boy his props. First Pro Bowl selection. I give it up for that boy.
All right, Kens, you got some?
Hmm?
You got some?
No, we good. Go ahead, man.
All right. For them bald Eagles. My number one surprise was Alex Singleton. He gave us the win versus San Francisco with a pick six, and he wasn't playing before then because Nathan Gary was on the field, sadly. Um, but yeah, he showed up and had a lot of tackles. I don't know how many, but he didn't start the year until like week 3 or 4. So he showed up big time for the team. Next would be Darius Slay. I knew bro was like that when he came from Detroit, but I didn't think he would do like what he did because there wasn't that many people that was on. Oh, where did he go? No. Okay. All right. I knew there wasn't that many people. He didn't have that many like yards against him. Um, but Darius Slay, he's locked down when given help at certain times. But like majority of the time, 1-on-1, he's pretty good. And my last surprise was Duke Riley. So this is the other linebacker that replaced Nathan Gary. Nathan Gary is gonna be the top of the conversation a lot for me. Why is the offense is operating, the play is stacked. Why are you not looking at the quarterback? I don't get it. Um, but yeah, Duke Riley, when him and Alex Singleton came together, and TJ Edwards, they look good as a unit. They're just young and like playing in a weird defense. So in due time, if they get time together, with that defense, I think they'll be just fine, like as a unit. But yeah, Duke Riley and Alex Singleton, they played great. There were no surprises on offense because the offense was god awful. They all are my disappointments. Tkilla, lead off with the disappointments, brother.
Disappointments. Um, our fucking edge rush. Oh my god, we couldn't get pressure on the quarterback for nothing, and then Chase Winovich barely got PT when he was supposed to get the PT. When we needed a sack, he wasn't on the field. What's another disappointment? Offense, I didn't really expect anything from that offense, so I wouldn't really say I'm disappointed. But the only thing I'm really disappointed in is last year's draft and our edge rush. That's basically it.
Nope.
You said me?
Yeah.
Some disappointments, I guess.
You know who you need to start off with, right?
Biggest one of them all.
You about to say, you know who you need to start off with. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You suck.
Hey, man, Mr. Quarterback himself. Where that boy is. Dog water. I'm talking about. It's hard. You know, it's hard to get. I think we started with 0-4 this year.
You tell us. We don't keep up with them.
Yeah, I don't follow them.
We don't know.
Nah. We started off horrible. Horrible. Actually, no. Close games. We had a lot of close games. First two, 16-14 against the Titans. 26-21 against the Steelers. 28-10 to the Tampa Bay, and then we beat the Jets, but, you know, it's the Jets. You know. Sam Darnold out there broke the whole defensive ankles of that game, so I can't even talk about that. But some disappointments is it's really just quarterback. Well, Jerry Jeudy, too. I expected a little bit better, considering he's from the best college football team of all time, you know, Roll Tide, you know how it is. But it's offense, man. It's got a lot of things to work on, a lot. That's a big disappointment. Is this offensive play calling, quarterback play, inconsistent receivers.
All right, the Blackbirds in Baltimore. Talk to
him. Greg Roman.
Oh,
please,
he went straight to it.
I got something to say after
better plays. Please call some better plays for Lamar. It's so predictable. Defenses are going to key in on the run. It's not going to happen, bro. Wide receivers, please work on your game. Y'all look terrible out there. It's points where I just look at y'all and I say, what are y'all doing out there? What are y'all doing? Well, prime example is that Bills game. Y'all remember at the end where Lamar threw that pick?
Give me that!
In the end zone?
He got yoinked.
Who took it?
Like,
Deuce.
I think that was Johnson, I want to say.
Number 22, right?
So one of these alumni right here.
Johnson yoinked that. And I was just like, Greg, why would you call that? You know them boys ain't getting open. Why would you call that? So, yeah.
Shout out
Greg Roman. Number one disappointment. Number two disappointment. No wide receivers. And that's it.
All right. I got a long list of disappointments now. All right.
Well, let's get it rolling.
All right. Carson Wentz. But not for the reasons that, you know, a lot of the stuff that was going on offense is out of Carson Wentz's hands. So you get sacked 50 times in 12 games. Or might have been. How many? 50 times in 12 games.
God
ridiculous.
Damn.
You get hit 90 times in 12 games. You're going to fumble the football. Now, he's not completely absolved of all his mistakes. He had a couple like what are you doing moments, like the rollout versus Dallas when the play was going in the opposite direction. Instead of throwing it away, he was trying to play hero ball. But there was way more moments where you looking like if that was a better person he was throwing to or handing the ball off to, then we wouldn't be in the situation. Like he had to force the ball to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside in the end zone at one point. It's just that wasn't going to happen. Doug Peterson didn't call a lot of run plays, and he was in creative control of the offense, so you didn't run the ball enough to help your quarterback when he was getting sacked 50 times. And even Jalen Hurts got sacked 16 times in 4 games. So as a whole, the offense got sacked 66 times. Got hit probably over 120. But we're not talking about that. So the next disappointment, the O-line. I need the O-line to get healthy. 14 combinations in 15 games is ridiculous. I don't know That's some like NFL record or something. I don't never want that to come back to Philadelphia ever again. I need it gone. Um, but if they healthy, it's a whole different story. But they just wasn't healthy, and they wasn't doing their job when called upon. Third disappointment. This is probably the biggest. Jalen Rager. Dude, I don't know what you got to do to figure it out. You only had. I need answers. You had, because you didn't play in that many games. You only had 31 catches for 396 yards and 1 touchdown. That's horrible. Because the number one receiver, the guy who was drafted after you, had like 1,400 yards. That's unacceptable. So again, Howie Roseman, better at drafting. But Jalen Rager, you didn't help us. You didn't help us at all. Now I will say if there were more plays that were called for him, like jet sweeps and screen passes, that would have been different. But I don't know, because it said he got targeted 54 times and he only had 31 catches. I don't know how I really feel about that, because that's not really a good percentage as a receiver. And lastly, Jalen Mills.
The Green Goblin.
God, you are a Philly hero. You are a Philly hero, but
That boy's a
Jesus,
Patriot now.
you can keep him, because boy, he is all over the place when it comes to playing safety. It's like, I can't remember who it was that used to play in Carolina. He would make the big hit, but it was after you give up like a 30-yard game, and he would celebrate. He's one of them dudes. I need you to take all them accessories off. I just need helmet, gloves, football. I don't need none of that extra stuff, and I'm getting a whole lot of extra for not the same price. I need you. And his coverage is horrible. When he had to go back to corner, his natural position, he looked lost. So you're not that good in coverage. You're decent at tackling, and you're just not helping me on the defensive backside. It's just not working. So I needed him to figure it out. He didn't really figure it out. Roby Coleman came, he stepped up and he did what needed to be done. But Jalen Mills was, and watching him that last season was rough. But Jalen Rager is still, probably the worst.